Good day, everyone. Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. So we are the 20th of March, 21st of March, my bad. Um, Today is a new moon. So if you are listening to this, it is the perfect time for you to manifest. You've got 2 weeks to only focus on what you want to bring into your life and not the things that are going wrong in your life or the things that you don't want. Okay. Now, again, in order to manifest, it's you got to manifest who you are. You don't manifest what you want. So um, you need to be in that state of mind of believing and trusting and having faith that what you want. Now, you also can't manifest a certain person into your life. They've got to be in the same vibration as you. And it's also got to be the right thing. I mean, angels can't force someone else to come into your life. So don't focus on that. Rather focus on the properties that you're wanting. So if you're wanting love, then focus on someone who is honest or reliable or, faithful, or someone who's committed, someone who serious about relationships, or, a loyal, committed person. I mean, rather than a specific person. And in that way, you open up the doors for manifestation. If it's money or work, then you've got to kind of be in that vibration and not be thinking about all the money you don't have or all the things you don't have, because then you just get another month of the same stuff. So if you're tired of the way your life is, take this day as the day one of changing your life. Okay. So we've got 3 piles in front of us. In fact, I've got 3 decks in front of us. So pile number one, or deck number one, it's the Angel Tarot and it's the Red Jasper. Okay, so Red Jasper, Angel Tarot, pile number one. Pile number two is the Good Tarot, and it's actually a pink quartz, even though it looks white, it's actually slightly pink. Rose quartz. Okay, so that's the Good Tarot. Pile number three is the Inner Child card tarot deck, and it's got the amethyst with a bit of white in it. So pile 1, 2, and 3. Ask Spirit to help you figure out what are you manifesting, and we'll also look at where your blocks are possibly. Okay, have a great day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading. Thank you, and goodbye. Hello, and welcome to those of you who have chosen the Red Jasper. Okay, this is pile number one. This is going to be a reading. So these are just a few oracle cards that I have pre-shuffled and selected per deck. So you are going through a massive amount of rebirth. Okay, right now. So right now you can see there's the snake, and snakes, generally most people think it's as bad news, but not in this case. This is something, a snake sheds old skin. So you may be shedding an old you and rebirthing a new you. Okay, and it's also it's integration, and it's releasing. Okay, it's releasing anything in your life that no longer works for you. Okay, so, which is good. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay, the chakra that for you is blocked. So we've got violet, and we've got spirituality, wisdom, and humility. So what I'm getting from this is I'm getting you having a whole chakra reboot. Okay, so what this is saying is you possibly need to do a chakra cleanse from head to toe. Okay, go and Google. You can actually do them while you fall asleep. Just put them on meditation just before you go into sleep. And some of them you can wake up in the morning. Your phone might be dead, but you will be totally clear. Okay, and you get full body sound meditations. And you want to do, there's the singing bowl meditations, which are really great and just clears out all the chakra. But what this is saying is that you've I kind of feel like your connection to the divine or your connection to God is kind of blocked. Okay. You, yeah, you just may seem to be like you don't feel like you're connecting to God at the moment, or spirit, or angels, or whatever you believe in. And it just feels like you don't know if they know you anymore or if you know them anymore. And this is kind of a bit of a rebirth that you're going through. I think it's a bit of a test of fate is what I'm getting for you. Is exactly how you're feeling. What Spirit is saying, this test is just a matter of it's actually going to bring you closer to the divine in a weird way. But again, there's things you have to release, and you're not hearing the divine when they're trying to give you that advice. Self-control. Yep. Okay. So you might be very much in this state of self-control, which is quite funny. It's the exact same pose. Look there, the Buddha meditation pose. So you probably need to meditate, pile number one. You're needing to meditate in order to release parts of you that you just don't have to have anymore. So maybe perhaps you're too much of a control freak. You like things to be in a set way, in a certain way, and this is the way it has to be. And Spirit is saying, well, the word has to, well, that's the first one that's wrong. Life, there's no such thing as this has to be. There's no one way of living, okay? And a lot of us don't like that because that's how we feel. That's how we feel comfortable. But what Spirit is saying, you need to release that. You need to learn more self-control. Self-control as in over addiction, self-control over your anger, self-control over, so release control of other people or situations. If people don't want to stay in your life, let them go. If you get fired or whatever, people want to fight with you, let them go. You don't force people to be in your life. What for? You know, it's downgrading. It's degrading to yourself. You deserve a lot better than someone who just doesn't want to be there. So find just release it, okay? Don't try to win battles that are not meant to be won. Rather seek out people who really do want to be there, okay? Health and healing. So with these hands, I'm also getting a lot of, with the chakra cleansing, you may want to consider Reiki. Okay, for a lot of you, even as just like a spiritual massage or something to do with, just something to do with the hands. But I'm really getting health and healing is important over the next month for you. It's going to help you. But I'm really getting a chakra cleanse and Reiki. Chakra cleanse, meditation, open up all your divine, ask God for help, but then sit and listen, sit in meditation, let go of the things in life that you cannot control. And when I mean let go, I mean if something is going to crumble, release it. Okay, just go, oh well, and just release it without anger, just forgive everyone in your life, even if they've hurt you, release it and forgive them. If something is meant to be in your life, it will always come back. If it's not, well, then that's it. You are manifesting, however, playfulness. Now, this is quite funny because we've got two cards, two different decks, and I shuffled all of them with the words playfulness. So this is the romance angels. For some of you, it's recapturing your romance. It's about also the self-control. What I'm getting is maybe perhaps you're too strict. You've been brought up in a really strict way and life has to be, and the words has to be already is a word. There's no such thing as has to be. Okay. What you have to be right now is someone who's fun and playful. Have more fun in your life. Let go a little bit. Just release. Add more romance to your life. Recapture your inner youth, your inner child. And you're perhaps manifesting this is because Spirit knows you need it, okay? For some of you, if it's relationships, you may be flirting in the next month within, have someone to flirt with, but what Spirit is saying mainly, you need more fun, okay? So, what is pile number one? High Priestess, again, see, High Priestess is someone who she knows, you'll never lie to a High Priestess because she will just look at you in the face and go, whatever, you're lying, okay? The High Priestess is the most intuitive. She has the crown above her head, which means she is directly connected to God and Spirit, and so she knows everything, okay? Consider a more playful approach before acting. So think about things playful again. Carefully, don't be so controlling, and then act. You do have the dreamer, a leap of faith. Yep, it's time for you to just jump into the unknown, okay? This could be in love, this could be money, this could be something in your life that you've been trying to control so badly, but it's got you nowhere, okay? You wouldn't be here. People don't come and ask for tarot readings if they were happy in their lives, in their marriages, in their relationships, in their jobs, okay? People come for tarot readings because they need help. But you want it to be your way. You say, God, I want you to fix this for me, and this is how you're going to do it. And God's going, no. Sorry, but we've actually got a better way for you. And if you would just let us do it, we'll show you the better way. And you stubborn and you're refusing to listen to God. And so your life is just, so God's going to go, well, then I can't help you. And you're getting cross because God's not helping you, but God's trying to help you, but you're stepping in the way. okay? You are in the way of God's help. Let go. If something's going to fall apart, you lose your job. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me. You're speaking to someone who is literally experiencing it, okay? You don't have money for food or whatever. God will provide you in some way or form, not the way that you want it to happen. So let it go. Let go of the fear. Jump into the unknown. And you might be hugely surprised at how amazing it could be, okay? This is a time for passion. It's a time for advancements. It's a time for you to change your life, okay? So this is what you're clearly wanting. I mean, I cannot get this card again. Seriously, I divided the deck, I've shuffled, and I've opened up the deck, the exact same card, okay? Taking a leap of faith. Follow your dreams. What do you want, pile number one? What do you really want? Yes, something's come to an end, okay? Something in your life has just come to an end. It's over. It's done. Let it go now, okay? Forgive them for whatever they did. I know it's hard, when someone's hurt you, when you've held on for such a long time. It's time to just let it go. Walk away, okay? Embrace the change. Things are getting better. Also time for you to recover, heal, let go. The snake, rebirth, release, addictions, things like that. Yeah, crumble. Oh, well, you really are going through a tough time, okay? You really are going through a tough time. So I'm sending a lot of love and light. I'll send you all the loving energy that I possibly can, because I know, okay, I know what it feels like to go through this time or moment. And like I say, things do get better, okay? You will have a time that you will look back. I promise you, a year from now, if you're willing to let go and let God help you in the way that God wants to help you and not in the way that you want God to help you, you will be so surprised, okay? There's a new endeavor, a new situation, something that's passionate, okay? It's time to be mischievous. It's time to be creative. It's time to be outgoing and confident. Bullshit it. Fake it till you make it, Bullshit the confidence. Go out there and just take a leap of faith, because justice for some of you, it's a legal situation, divorce, those things are tough. They're tough. Again, you're speaking to someone who literally knows, okay? You get out the other end of it, I promise. Okay, so what's coming in? Okay, so we're kind of getting a huge idea is that pile number one is really going through tough time. Yeah, there we go. Life experience. There's your tower. Significant revelation. Time to spread your wings. Yeah, you stayed in a situation and it hurts, because the person who stayed in the situation there was just more going on that meets the eye. And so you kind of felt like you were very passionate about the situation. And so you were so focused and so driven that maybe perhaps you just didn't realize that because this is either sabotage. So, it's time for you to be honest with yourself, because the real healing is to say, okay, I want to heal. I don't want the situation to be the same. Well, that actually means you need to take control of that healing and go, okay, I admit, not for taking full responsibility. There's two people involved in life and love and friendship and relationships, even in work, you versus the boss, you versus the company, that you need to take responsibility for your half of anything that's falling apart. This is a situation that's fallen apart. It's toppled over. The foundation was not good. It was not correct. It wasn't the right person. There wasn't the right job. Wasn't the right people. Wasn't the right career move. And you maybe sabotage it by thinking, I'm just going to pretend, blind eye to it. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. And now I kind of feel like you can't do it anymore. Your heart is just too broken, too exhausted, because you tried very hard. You tried to push it. You tried to push and push and push. And it just, I kind of feel like you're flat. You've lost all of what you need, okay? There's a new beginning for you. And this is one that's solid, okay? So before the foundation, the partnership, the friendship, the family, the house, the town, the country, the job, okay? It was wrong, not for you, so it fell apart. This new beginning for you, though, don't stress. 12:12, just come on the clock. Wow, this new beginning, you may not know what's coming, because it just feels like you need to make a decision. You feel really scared. Consider a more playful approach. What is this whole playful? You've got 3 cards now of playful. Okay, the words playful is in your pile. So this new situation is solid. It's a new job offer. It's a new solid commitment. This is something that's promising. Okay, it has a really great amount of abundance. And this is seeds. So what Spirit is saying, they acknowledge that you put a lot of time and energy and effort into a situation that fell apart. And what they're saying is not it's going to go unnoticed, okay? It's a temporary pause in action. It's unnecessary worry. That happened there. What's coming in is so much better than what's left. Your effort you put into this situation is not going unnoticed. Spirit recognizes that. And they're going to replace this whatever's fallen apart with something that's appreciative. So it's like your hard work, the person or the job or the situation gets removed and gets replaced with someone who is now going to go, wow, I can see who you are and I'm going to give you the same. It's something that's balanced, okay? Yeah, okay. It's a new beginning after a terrible ending, okay? But something that's coming in again, it's leading to a new level. This is a whole new level, a whole new tender, loving, patient, kind, whatever, trustworthy situation that's coming in. It's also going to get you more connected to your spirit and more connected to your spiritual knowledge and wisdom. Your whole life's going to change, pile number 1. Wow, King of Cups and Queen of Cups. This is like a power couple. So if your marriage is falling apart or your relationship's falling apart or a massive ending has happened, just know that there's a power couple coming in. 2 cards of deep amount of love, deep amount of emotions, a solid, trustworthy, amazing relationship. Okay, you need to open your heart and mind to the situation though. Okay, you need to trust it. Take the leap of faith into this new situation. If it's not love, don't worry. It's just saying that through compassion, respect, patience, this person, this job, this situation is just going to be worth all the work, all the effort. Everything you need to put into it is going to be worth it. Release whatever's ended. It's done. It's over. You cannot repair it. You cannot bring something. You can't build it back up together, unfortunately. Okay? It's time to... It was just draining you. It was false. Okay? I know it's difficult. I really do. Okay? You will heal. Okay? Just self-control and playfulness. Flirt, playfulness, fun. That's God's only rule for you the next month. Release and go and have fun. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile number 1. That is what you're manifesting. That's what's coming in. It might not come in a month. I do have premonition, so that could be 3, 4, 5 months out. But again, for you, it's when you release, okay? When you're willing to let go of whatever's fallen apart and willing to take a leap of faith into a new situation is when this will manifest. So this actually is kind of up to you. You can either spend another 2 years, 5 years in the same situation. How you feel right now today. If you want to carry on feeling like this, God's going, okay, well, I can't help you then. So this is one of those, if you want to feel happy, you need to take control of your own life, because God cannot help you when you're refusing to help you. God helps those who help themselves. Help yourself and God will step in, okay? Believe in Him, have faith in Him, and have trust that He knows and He will. I promise you, in a year's time, if you follow my advice and follow God's advice, I am always right, okay? You will be in a year from now, and you'll be thanking me. You can come back in a year's time, you can thank me. Okay, thank you so much and goodbye. Welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2 with the, pink quartz and the good tarot. Right, so I'm going to get these. Okay, so we have got, yes, this person's your soulmate. So if you're not looking for love, then and you're in a relationship, then you may be wondering whether the person you're with is your soulmate, or there's someone you're thinking about that's your soulmate. This may be confirmation for you. For others, you could be manifesting a soulmate within the next month, or possibly some kind of soul contract, okay? We've got the card here, focus. So what Spirit is saying is you need to spend the next month focusing on what you want, especially right now. The next 2 weeks actually are quite important for you. We've got the card here, mother, wife, sister, and daughter. So, well, something might come up. Either some of you may be finding out you're pregnant in the next month, or something may be coming up. Maybe for some of you, you might meet your future wife, or you may become a future wife. You may be getting engaged, or something may come up, within the next month surrounding your mother, sister, wife, or daughter. Creativity. So this is a month where there's a lot of creativity involved. The more creative you are, the more it will help you in the month, especially when we've got the orange pile here. This is also creativity. It's funny, but all these piles seem to have a theme. Your one's the theme of creativity. This is also the card of self-expression. This is the card of sensuality. This is the card of having more faith in yourself, being more in your divine feminine, if you're a woman, even as a man, and being in your divine feminine is more the creative side. The creative side is more feminine. We also got a lot of orange here. So the orange, clearing out your orange, your sacral chakra is probably what's blocking you from what you want to manifest. Okay, so if you want to manifest something, you obviously don't believe that you're worthy, and so you have to work on clearing out the sacral chakra. Okay, we've got your abundance, preparation, and harvest. So it's autumn time in the southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere it's spring. It could mean autumn months. So this may not be over the next month. These things may be something that's coming out within the autumn months. Or it's just saying this is a time of preparation in order to harvest something. Okay. Yeah. So what is happening with pile number 2? So it looks like there's also the orange chakra is also about fertility. Sorry, I'm thinking fertile. So this is definitely a time that you were fertile if you're looking to fall pregnant. Okay, I'm just kind of putting that out there. More compassion, things coming in, things that you've waited a long time for, as I said, over the autumn months may be relevant for you. It doesn't have to be autumn. This is after some massive endings in your life or things that just haven't gone your way. I kind of feel like just careful of any temptations on, so with the orange chakra as well. They can also be, if your orange chakra is out of balance, you can also have huge amount of sexual temptations for affairs or lust or porn and things that are not really healthy. Overindulging. For women, it's overindulging in sweets and rather go and do something creative that could prevent you from obviously gaining weight. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay, so Queen of Water just keeps on wanting to come out. So Spirit is saying self-love is going to be really important for you right now. Look after yourself, give yourself more love, care, and attention. You're definitely moving away. Okay, so pile number 2, you're moving away from something that's hurt you. This could be loss of money, loss of job. This could be an actual illness, something that's really hurt you. It could be someone where you couldn't feel like you could talk about. It's something that's also blocked for you, possibly as a throat chakra, and not feeling like you can actually, I don't know, I just feel like you're in a lot of pain, or you have been in a lot of pain about something. And this could be, anything small to anything big, but it's still pain. Pain is pain. And Spirit is saying you might have lost money, had an operation, and be in physical pain. And what they're saying is that you are moving on from this pain. Okay. Seven of Earth is very much them saying to me that it's, so you might have a you perhaps have worked pretty hard at something. You put a lot of time and energy and effort learning, working, and that's why I think it's also autumn leaves. He's also surrounded by a lot of autumn leaves. So I kind of definitely feel the autumn months are going to be important for you somehow. So even if you're in the northern hemisphere, autumn may still be quite relevant to you. You might have a baby in autumn. Okay, you kind of need to be pregnant already, but yeah. So there's a new way in order for you to think about, or you to be creative, or there's something that you, again, feeling like there's some way that you want to talk, or there's something that you want to get off your chest, or there's something you want to get, there's some kind of communication that's blocked here. And Spirit is saying maybe by being creative, you might be able to open up the channels of communication a bit better. There could also be some gossip around, maybe perhaps about you, or around someone, you know, maybe your mother, your wife, your sister, your daughter. And it's quite hurtful. It could also be someone who's watching your social medias. So just be aware of people who are gossiping or watching social media when they shouldn't be. It could also be an ex for some of you that's watching your social media. I'm not too sure what this is about. Okay. Hanged Man. Yeah, things have been in suspension in your life. Things have not been moving very well. And the reason why, it's because Spirit wants you to see things from a different perspective, okay? You may be trying to get things to go one way, but you need to get some kind of enlightenment on a subject, or spiritual enlightenment, or enlightenment in order for things to move forward. Again, there's something to do with the mother, the wife, the sister, daughter, maybe someone who can help you. I'm looking at the number 12. I don't know if that's relevant in any way or form to anyone here, the 12th of the month in any way, or 12 months. Maybe you've been like this. This is something that happened 12 months ago. But it's seeing something from a different perspective that will definitely help you through. Again, I kind of felt like maybe you felt like you didn't have a voice in a situation, like you just couldn't talk, you couldn't be honest about what you wanted to say. And now you're learning a different form or a new way to communicate, and you're seeing things from a perspective of understanding. I should talk up or speak up for myself better. And I kind of feel like there's like this looking at new potentials within your life. So there's some kind of new potential. Learning about manifestation may be a good start. Something that's creative, definitely very creative, okay, situation coming up. But looking or learning about manifesting things, how to manifest money, maybe you learning about something to do with money, or there's some kind of small news that's coming in that could possibly help you perhaps study further, or there's definitely learning solid money messages coming in for you, okay? And this could lead to abundance for a lot of you, okay? It may not come in right now, depending on where you are in your life, even though I did say over the next month, but this is, again, this is within your energy. So Spirit just wants you to know that there is a possibility of this coming in. You couldn't make a decision, or someone was juggling you and juggling something else. It kind of feels like things weren't balanced within your life, the situation that hurt you. Maybe there was an overspending of money. You overspent and so you lost money, or you felt like you had to juggle permanently to keep something going, keeping a job going, or keeping your finances going. There is hope, okay? There is hope that's coming up, even though things feel very stagnant right now. Again, you had to see something from a different situation. Maybe see something from someone else's point of view is also important here. A woman, perhaps, for a lot of you, maybe another woman, you need to see things from their point of view, what they had to go through, or what, I'm not really too sure what this could be, okay? Everyone's in a different situation. Okay, so there's some fast-moving action coming forward, a messenger. There's definitely, it could be someone who wants to talk to you and they don't feel like they can talk and they are coming forward, or someone has to come forward. It's all I'm getting. There's definitely someone who is charging ahead. Some of you, okay, I'm just going to put it out there. Some of you, this heartache is because of a situation where someone was juggling you and someone else, okay? Not for everyone. But there's a sense of adventurer who doesn't really commit properly. They rush in, they rush out. They don't really commit as much as they should to anything, really. And then we've got the Two of Cups, which is soulmate. Okay. And the Eight of Earth at the bottom of the deck. So, a Wheel of Fortune. So change. Okay. So what's ever happened for you, pile number two? You're trying to manifest something better in your life after dealing with someone who, or a situation where things were having to balance budgets, things were tight, things caused you that you couldn't feel like you could speak your word. There was gossip around a situation. You just had to hang 10. There's 11:11 just kind of shown to me at the clock. You had to hang 10 and see something from a different perspective. When you do see something from a different perspective, whether it's now time for you to go study or learn, or there's something that's coming in that could be small, it could be a new offer or maybe just an interview, or someone who contacts you and there's a bit of contact, okay? If it's love, then there could be a little bit of contact. It's a slow, steady energy, okay? It might not seem like something rushing in, like someone who comes in passionately, but it's something that's small, and then it might rush a little bit more. Okay, then the passion kind of becomes a little bit more intense, and then it kind of leads more to, when I say soulmate, it doesn't have to be a love soulmate relationship. It could be your something that's your perfect job or your perfect partnership, friendship, something that's from your soul tribe. So the end result is a soul tribe or a soulmate relationship that comes in after a time of something that was juggling or tough times or trying to figure out, where am I going to put my time, energy, and effort? Maybe you had to learn how to balance your life or bring more balance to your life. There's definitely a sense of learning balance or learning something. You are moving away from tough times into something better, and it's possibly going to lead to more abundance, whatever abundance means to you. Abundance of health, abundance of fantastic love, abundance of happy families. It's coming in, and Spirit had to prepare you for it. Okay, this is the harvest period. It's time for you to pick the ripe apples or the ripe whatever. She's got ripe apples and pumpkins, so it's harvest time for you. Okay, some of you, this will only happen in the autumn months, but what they're saying is that this is a really great time for you to manifest. Focus on what you want. Don't look at what you've lost. Focus on learning to communicate better. Focus on working on your sacral chakra, on your self-belief. Start some kind of creative hobby or do something creative or music. That's really going to help get you out of this energy. Focus on the good things that are coming for you, because there are good things that are coming in. Okay, Spirit is moving you away. Things may have been at a standstill for you, but it was just because you had to see something from a different point of view. You had to learn self-love. That's really what I'm getting here. Self-love, self-appreciation, learning how to speak your words, say your truth, not learning to fall into gossip and listening to other people, not caring about what other people say about you or what other people think. There's change coming, good fortune and change. Good things are coming in. Okay, something that's very solid. You've waited a very long time for, but it's going to be solid and it's going to be worth the wait. Okay, but in the meantime, carry on being very focused on where you want to be. Empower anything that's empowering. Creativity, paint, draw, play music physically with instruments or play music in the background, bake, go gardening, something that's very creative that keeps the mind fertile, because there's definitely fertility. It doesn't have to be babies. You're not interested in having babies, but it's keeping the mind fertile and positive and happy. Don't worry about the gossip. Don't worry about what people are saying or who's doing what. You know your soul, whether you know you in the right place, or don't gossip about other people. That just brings your vibration low. Keep yourself happy and up, and off you go. Something really great is coming in. The soul tribe, soul partner, some of you, baby, fertile time. Very fertile time is what I'm trying to get at, Jim. Okay, so I know there was a bit of a long-winded one. It was a bit confusing. Hopefully I've got you your story at the end of the day. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you and goodbye. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen the amethyst for pile number 3. Right, so we'll get into that now. So first we want to have a look at, let's have a look at these. Okay. Ooh, so we've got Goddess, Insight. So you are having a massive amount of spiritual awakening right now, okay? Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Gender doesn't really make a difference. The goddess within is just meaning your spiritual light, okay? So this doesn't resonate with you if you don't feel like you're having spiritual awakening or having a more of a aha moment with God or anything like this, then maybe this is not your pile. Then maybe you want to go back to the beginning and choose again. But this is really about opening up your third eye, and having again, a lot of insight. Look there, we've also got communication. So this is what's blocked for you. Okay, it's your communication, it's your inner truth. So the blue chakra is your throat chakra, your ear chakra. So this is again stipulating the fact that you need to open up your ears in order to hear. And I don't mean that in a funny way. I mean it's in a, so you can do, you might not be speaking your truth, or you're not hearing the communication. Okay, so it's either you need to listen more and speak less, or you need to speak your truth more, and in a loving, compassionate way. No one's ever going to listen to you if you're coming from a sarcastic, fighting, negative way. Okay, it never works. People's automatic response is to shut down, and then therefore you don't actually get the communication across. This is quite interesting because I actually had something literally come up the other day from someone, and I can't remember, it was Cole Young or one of those really clever people, and they said, if you want someone to hear you, speak in a softer tone. Speak in a softer, slower tone. People are more likely going to hear you if you speak in a softer, slower tone than if you speak very fast and very arrogant and it's just apparently a slow, softer voice, as I'm doing now, is what gets people to hear you better. Okay, so say to God, I now hereby communicate through love and light, and I hear people. I hear, the words. I hear what you're saying. It's all communication. Learning to communicate effectively, efficiently, and learning to hear people. Because if you're not hearing me, why must I hear you? Okay. Look at that. We've got truth. Okay, so the next 30 days, you're looking at a lot of truth. This is also inner truth. Again, having this inner truth, having this aha moment, realizing the truth, the higher self. We've got a lot of higher knowledge, higher self. You might just get some kind of truth or some kind of epiphany. Okay, something that maybe you're not been knowing is that, woohoo, we've got twin flame. Now, this may not be every person out there, but there's a twin flame for some who's on a twin flame journey. You might get that within the next 30 days. For other people, if you're not interested in them, don't worry. This is just, it could also just be your own, the twin flame is the perfect you in another form. So you might just be finding the other side of you that you never knew you had, okay, is also what I'm getting here. So you may have thought, and it doesn't matter how old you are, you may have thought that you were a certain person. You're opening up to a whole new you that you never knew existed. Okay, so if you're not looking for love, that could be the twin flame. Woohoo, abundance. Okay. Wedding. So some of you could be literally getting married within the next month, or getting proposed to. The situation involves marriage. Your twin flame may come into your life. You may meet your twin flame, and this will lead to marriage. Okay. For the rest of you, I'm really getting your perfect other. So your perfect other could be the perfect you in another form. You giving birth to your own divine partner within yourself. I don't know. So like you're balancing your feminine with your masculine. The feminine, again, is your spiritual side. It's the intuitive, caring, giving, mothering side, and your masculine is the take control. And look at the bottom of the deck, we've got truth. But this truth is very different to, so in the traditional tarot, the Seven of Swords is very much of someone being sneaky or sabotaging things in their lives through negative thinking or fear. This one's very different. This one is, the past is the top of the scroll, the bottom's nothing's been written. So he started writing the present, and now he's staring out the window and he's trying to figure out, what next? What do I want? So Spirit's giving you a blank page, and what they're saying is, well, what do you want? And sometimes we need the opposite end of ourselves to get what we want. So I don't know if this is making any sense to anyone. Okay, you may be going after the big star, the big balance. Okay, this is also gifts coming in, balanced situations, truth. There's definitely truth here. truth, inner truth, someone coming with clarity, finally getting an answer that you've always been wanting to know. King of the God of crystals. So for a lot of you, that's Father Christmas. So we have got the abundance card here. We could have someone coming in to give you a gift. Think about Father Christmas in the sense of, Father Christmas gifts, toys. So you may be given a nice gift, but you got to release your fears. There's definitely fears that have to be released. Okay, so let's just go on. What is happening for my pile number 3s right now? What is happening with my pile number 3s right now? So right now, pile number 3, you're feeling a bit bored. Same old. There's something that's kind of you kind of feel like you've been abandoned a little bit here. You may feel like you're tired. Your surrender flag is tattered and torn. You may be dealing with something. You just can't take the pressure of it anymore. You feel abandoned. You're floating out of nowhere. You hurt. You're in pain. But what Spirit is saying is you're not. Hey, look at all the people coming to rescue you. People out there, your sisters, your brothers, your friends, your family, your whatever, loved ones. There's people out there that are coming in. You don't see them because you're looking at what you don't have. You're looking at the pain, the loss, I'm exhausted, I'm done, I'm feeling, completely shipwrecked, and my life is done. And what Spirit is saying is you're about to be rescued by 3 people who are coming very quickly to your rescue. Okay, it doesn't have to be 3 people. It's just the fact that there's people out there that are coming in. You just don't see it right now. You may be working on building more of a solid foundation. Again, it's you becoming the perfect partner to yourself if you're not looking for marriage or partners or anything like this. This is, I want to build a home. I need to build something that's more solid. I need to think about it. I need to plan it. So if you're a woman, you need to become more in charge of how it's all going to happen within your own life, obviously. So how am I going to build it up? Make sure that this time I don't lose some. So what am I going to do with this? If it's money, how am I never going to lose money again or feel like this again? How am I going to invest it? How am I going to build a home for some of us? There's celebration and building and rebuilding, but building from a very fertile, amazing place, okay? And this just could be the truth or the insight that you're getting. Yeah, because there's stress. Now, this is just fear. And what this is saying is that the dragon has got you enclosed and he's got the swords. And this is the sword of truth again. So what this is saying is your fear, your anxieties, your nightmares, it's false. It's a lie. You just have to stand up, pick up one of those swords, and you will slay the dragon. That's it. It will be over with. But you don't realize that someone's coming to help you. So don't stress whatever's going on. Bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Hearts, which is a really happy family card. Okay, so what else have we got here? Truth. Look at that. Wow, you really do have truth and clarity. 10 of Hearts, truth. There's a hell of a lot coming on for you that you probably just don't realize. Okay, what's coming in? What are they manifesting? Wow. Okay. So we've got 3 of Hearts, celebration. So foundation. So look at that. The 3 people that you don't see coming, the friends, the family, whatever that you don't see coming, now you join. There's now 3 people celebrating, laughing, having fun. So that's exactly what's happening. Okay. Whatever you don't see right now is there's people rushing to your side. You may feel a lot of stress and anxiety because you just don't feel like it's happening. And Spirit is saying, and this just could be your spirit guides. This doesn't have to be physical people. They are rushing very quickly to come in and help you. But they just want you to make sure that this time you don't make the same mistakes. You get the insight and you have real truth this time, okay? You don't want to be the fool. You don't want to be the emperor's clothes and believe that your life is in a certain way and wake up and realize that you've been fooled by someone, okay? You also don't want to be so in control. This could be someone in your life that is so controlling, someone who believes that they are the heirs and graces to life, and they might look like a bit of a fool. So divine masculine in this sense is stepping up to the divine masculine, taking control, but not to the sense that you're so egotistical that you'll end up like being like a fool. If you have this divine masculine in your life, then don't worry, okay? Again, look at the truth. Where have you been foolish? Okay, is what I'm getting. Where have you been foolish? Where have you turned a blind eye when you should have done something? Where have you maybe needed to take better control of your life? Okay, but not to the sense of being egotistical, or not to the sense of being a fool. So, okay, this is someone fooling you or you fooling yourself. The truth is the most important thing. You're also very protected right now, so you don't need to worry. As long as you're being honest within yourself. Okay. So the cards are all the way down there. It's a seeker of crystals. And so what this is saying to me is you're about to be crowned, again, with the silver light crowned. A lot of, maybe you haven't been felt strong enough or brave enough to go after what you want, and you're about to be crowned. So you don't need to worry about that. You are manifesting that judgment. Whoa, look at this. Yeah, so this is a real rebirth, reawakening, second chances. God's about to give you a second chance at abundance, a second chance at love, a second chance maybe in total in your life. This is the awakening card. It's people waking up from the dead and rising up. So this is the awakening card, rising up. All God's saying is don't be fooled by He's giving you a second chance at life. Make sure that you're not the emperor and the emperor's clothes, or, whatever that may be for you. Just make sure you know your truth. Make sure you know where you're going. Make sure you make better sound judgment in the future. Okay. There's definitely change coming your way, and some kind of movement coming in. Okay. And then we've got, so it's about taking life with, there's a saying, don't swim against the swells in life. Sometimes you've got to take the waves and learn to sing and dance through all pain, all situations in your life where maybe perhaps someone has hurt you or people have hurt you. Sing through it. Let people deal with their own karma, their own life. You just take and bring more peace to your life and serenity. And look at this at the bottom of the deck. We've got Two of Hearts. So what's left behind you? We've got the Victory card, Two of Hearts, getting a gift, receiving a gift, having a guardian angel. I mean, there's really good things coming in pile number 3. You're getting a second chance. Second chance at abundance, second chance at love, second chance at something in your life. Just make sure you know the truth so you don't repeat past patterns of pain or having false foundations, okay? So release the stress. The truth is, it's coming. Okay, have a great day, and comment, like, subscribe, and thank you. Goodbye.